there we have it. We're at the top of Harmony Hill now. Plateau really, that we're on. Just give you a little view around here. So there's the cell phone tower, obviously on the highest point. And then you can see in the distance there's, I don't know if you can make it out, but there's some of those wind turbines that generate electricity up on the hill there. And there's a beautiful home with this view right here. And we're going for a little bike ride this morning just to get out and oil the old hinges. So bear with me and see you soon. Fiddling with my microphone. I can actually adjust with a media mode. I can adjust the microphone to front or back. So now I have it on the back, so we should have a little less wind noise and my voice should be clearer. So we're just trying that out, see how it works, and we go from there. Otherwise, not much talking today. It's more about the ride, and it's more of a random route today. Just have a general idea where I'm going. I'm gonna ride for about an hour and a half, wherever that takes me. So I'll put the rest on a bit of a higher speed, and you can follow along. You have a great day. See you when I get back home. So I might say just a few more words. I actually using a lower resolution today for this video. I'm on 1080p. Reason being, although this camera can do 5K video, my computer at home can't handle the graphics. It's just too much, it overloads it. So because I'm learning to edit, I've just decided to go with lower resolution until I can get a graphics card sorted to improve my abilities to edit high resolution video, especially when there's multiple ones. It's okay when you still have just one video going and you're clipping it here and there, but when you're overlapping two videos, I guess the computer is just, it's a 2013 Mac that I have, and you know, well, I might be able to do an external graphics card on it, but if not, it's going to be a new computer at some point. No hurry. I just go lower resolution for a bit and learn to edit first, and we'll go from there. Anyhow, let's ride on. nice and quiet this morning. Sunday morning, not much traffic, beautiful calm. What a lovely day. It's overcast, but it's about 14 degrees. And no one's gonna complain about this temps when you're active. And to your left, the Truro Rugby Club. Yes, we play rugby in Truro. Another biker cycling today. Okay, on the main road now. This is the road to Talamagouche, north from where we live. Beautiful road, nice for motorcycling too. It's probably about 80 k's or so, between 80 and 100 I guess, to the coast. Might be less, I might have it wrong, but it's about, it's a longer ride anyway. Lovely curved road, lots of curves and beautiful nature. So we're blessed in Truro, we're in the countryside literally. This town is the hub of Nova Scotia, sitting right in the center, connecting the northern part and the southern part, and then towards the west, connecting to New Brunswick. The main highways converge at Truro. So it's a great place to be geographically in the province. The airport is about 40 minutes south of Truro on the highway. And then of course Halifax is about an hour's drive to downtown. With traffic it takes me a bit longer in the mornings if I commute. Without traffic, an hour, could be less depending on how you drive I guess, but that's about it. Shooting, keep editing, and by the time I do the Namibia trip with Carl, I should be able to do really beautiful cinematic video want to document that trip so well. And I want to create a movie out of it, I guess, for future reference. But it all starts here, right? Now that we have lockdown, I would have actually been in South Africa at the moment, getting ready for the Namibia trip, or on it. But now, morning. Anywho, gives me an opportunity to get better at doing video, and by the way, getting lots of stuff done around the house. So you make the best of the situation you find yourself in. That's life, right? Stay fit, stay healthy, stay focused, keep going, doing things. And I know when I get back to work, looks like we'd be able to safely work next month. It's gonna be super busy at work. We're gonna work longer days and more days and weekends to catch up the backlog. Yeah, it might sound nice in theory to sit home for a month, but honestly, if it wasn't for the other stuff that I'm doing, I'd go bonkers. Just can't stay put like that, man. Anyway, especially if you're passionate about what you're doing. If your work is something you love and enjoy, makes a difference. I'm curious to see how the sound's gonna turn out. So I'm talking so much. I guess I'm talking too much, but hell, may as well, right? Let's hope it doesn't make the video too boring. Chattering away. Well, we will get back to life as normal in some way or form, for sure. And doing everything right. Some of these restrictions and laws, you can tell people are getting frustrated because not all of it makes sense. But I sympathize with those in power having to make decisions and rules because they got to think of the bigger picture. And not everyone is as compliant as they should be. So I guess easier to just make a blanket rule and to try and make it too complicated, because people are weird. They'll always try to find a loophole or find a way to circumvent the rules. So I guess it's got to put up with it, steer forward. It's a virus. It'll run its course. Whatever we do, it'll run its course. There's good innate immunity anyway to this coronavirus, and if you look at the statistics of how many people died in previous years of just basic flu, we got so complacent with it that it was like, oh well, it's flu, Now with a marginally higher mortality rate, this virus is going all out and going bonkers. Morning. It's kind of crazy, but anyway, once you're in, right? Once you've gone down the rabbit hole, like the government does or has, it's so hard to get out of it, right? Now you committed. So that's the one side of things. And the other side is, if you're vulnerable, get vaccinated. Eat healthy, stay active, take your supplements, take vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium. If you get sick, rest, drink lots of fluids, the path forward is shorter than the way back, for sure. Let's just push through, get her done. And it's a little diversion off of our normal plans. We took a 2-year detour from what we wanted to do. It's nuts, but I keep telling myself, and I have to convince myself of this too, it's not 2 years lost. It's 2 years basically to regroup, refocus, consider what's important, make the best of it, learn patience, perseverance. You know, and there are people that are really suffering. You gotta consider that. People are losing their businesses, their livelihoods. Mental health is through the roof. And there are people committing suicide because they have no will to live anymore because of this pandemic. It's absolutely nuts. You know, if you look at the bigger picture, then goodness me, if I can be out here riding a bicycle, not working for a month and being fine because I can catch up again, wow, how fortunate. How fortunate. And you know, all of us need to reach out to those less fortunate if we are able to, and help. The next while is going to be important to do that, right? You know, if you're down and out, you would appreciate a helping hand. So you have to be judicious about it. But of course, there are people that are in dire straits. You know, it's always like that, I guess, but after this pandemic, this is a pretty big hit on a lot of people. Yeah. We must not lose perspective on that. Easy to get cynical, easy to be critical, easy to complain, but honestly, it takes character to stand above that, to judge it for what it is. You know, let's be honest, truth is truth, but also understanding the bigger picture that this will end fairly soon. And if we can stay healthy and make it through, then, you know, those of us that are able to continue working and contributing can also assist those that are not. And we cannot just look to the government for a handout either. That money has to come from somewhere. You know, they keep printing money, the value keeps going down. Inflation's gonna hit hard. I'm afraid of that. It has with every big, you know, whatever war, past economic recessions and so forth, because the government can just print more money to pay their debts. There we go. You know, and if you print more money and inflation goes up, your debt shrinks, right? Suddenly you owe less money because you can just print more to pay it. Oh, it's crazy. At some point, collapse has to happen. We know that, right? It's got to be a reset at some point. Maybe in our lifetime, maybe in our kids' lifetime. Someone's going to have to pay for it at some point, somehow. Oh, I talk so much today for a video that I didn't want to talk at all. Yep, here we go. And so we roll on and on. Thinking of doing Harmony Hill Road from the backside. Done it once before and it's tougher than what I thought. The incline's pretty steep both ways, but from this side has a section that's especially hard to do. Anyway, but that's enticing, so let's do it, man. Let's go for it. What else are you gonna do on a beautiful Saturday morning? Hear the birds, eh? It's everywhere. So nice, and leaves are on the trees. It's just starting to feel like summer. We have a nice summer here, I have to say. Because of all the seasons, I prefer fall. The autumn leaves are beautiful. Weather is really nice then too, because it gets pretty hot and humid in the summer. You know, June, July, you can sweat, man. It gets up to 30 and high humidity, so yeah, it's hot. And then the fall comes and it's cooler, clear, and typically pretty nice weather. And then a change in leaves. Just stunning here. And it's a great place to live, and you know, it's taken us, what is it now, 30 plus years to close, I guess around 35, to work ourselves up to a point where we can enjoy the summers and then escape for the winter. And granted, it's not everyone's able to do that, but if you're able to, this makes for an amazing place to call home, or home base at least. Because great. Pick it up a bit later. I'm slowing down again. It's just hard to talk with the wind in your ears when you're going faster. Even if the microphone's clear, you know, you want to hear yourself too. And you got to focus a bit more when you're going faster. Anyhow, where was I? Talking about living here, and if you're able to travel south in the winter when you live here, it's a perfect place, because you have, I'll just pass these people. Alrighty, crossing the railway line. Yeah. So, safe place to live. You know, it's not that there's not crime. You'll find that anywhere, but it's proportionately extremely low compared to most places in the world. You know, great infrastructure, and oh yeah, we live here, we complain about where they can improve things and where the deficiencies are. It's human to complain, right? But you can think of worse places than this, for sure. And there's this, that, and the other, politics, government, blah, blah, blah. But you know, in general, people are very nice here, and lifestyle's good, especially when you're living in the countryside. So from that perspective, fantastic. And if you need an escape during the cold winter months, I mean, if you're young and active, and you can be as young as you feel, I guess, and be active, there's lots to do in the winter. You can go skiing. if the weather aligns on a weekend that is good and you're not working. But otherwise, you can still do stuff, right? There's options for indoor tennis. You can snowshoe, you can cross-country ski, snowmobiling. But there are stretches where it's just, the weather's just too crappy to do anything. It's wet, ice rain, wet snow, slush. Roads are terrible, dirty, and you get more potholes forming. All that kind of nonsense, which I'm just tired of in the winter. I like a clean car, man, and this is hard on the mind. But apart from that, you know, although the homes are heated and insulated well, so inside you're fine, but the days are short, not much daylight hours, and then this is a bit of a workout. So if you're able to get on a plane, go somewhere for a week or two, preferably two, go down to Cancun or the Bahamas or the Virgin Islands, Aruba, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, there's a lot of options, man. That's really cool because all of these places are just a hop, skip, and a jump from Halifax. A lot of them have direct flights. Others, it's typically one connection, which sucks because you lose an entire day just getting to where you need to go, but still, we do it. And if you want to drive, we've done that a few times. Jump in the car. Not so much in the winter though, but you can. Jump in the car and head south. And looking at about 24 hours of driving to get to Florida. Now Florida in the winter is not warm. You know, it can get below freezing too, but it's a lot better than here, and it's not unusual to have daytime temperatures of about 18 degrees Celsius in Florida in the winter, so you can get lucky. Which is awesome. And again, you need the time to be able to do it. Oh, here's a deer right in front of us. Hello. There he goes. Two of them. Crossing the road for me. Nice show. To my left is where my friend Lee and his wife Marilyn live. Passing their property now. What a great guy, Lee. He's helped me and is helping me with my dry area. I'm building like a brick cooking area. And Lee is good because he's got all the equipment to do his landscaping stuff. So that's perfect. Such a nice guy. Him and his wife have beautiful Harley Davidson motorcycles. State of the art, really nice. So yeah, we ride together. Of course BMW is better, but those are nice bikes, have to say. Boy, this road's bad. Hello. Yeah, haven't passed a person that hasn't said good morning to me so far. People are hungry for socializing. So if you pass someone on the street, man, you say hello to them because it's an opportunity to talk to someone. Otherwise, you're not allowed to. Just sit home, do nothing. I'll go on a rant again in a minute about that. We're about to hit Harmony Hill road, and we're gonna hit it from this side. So technically Salmon River Road, going into Harmony from this end, from the west side. Here we go. Well, let's check my camera. I've still got 44% battery left. This camera's battery definitely lasts longer than my other one, so keep going, keep shooting video. We've got the steepest parts coming up to the hill. I'll see if I can stop somewhere at the top and give you a bit of a panoramic view. So Harmony Ridge Road going forward. Lower Harmony Road to the left, which is a dead end. Been down there with a motorcycle, not too much to see. But now we're coming to the difficult part. So keep pedaling away, Harmony Ridge. Been going for just over an hour now. And nearing the top of Harmony Road. Not sure how much of a view we'll have today. The clouds are fairly low. one of those hills that just seems to go on and on and on. You just cross the brow, thinking you're there, and then there's the next one. So on and so on. Usually when I ride this from the opposite side, I just fly through this part. It's all downhill. It seems so short. When you're doing it from this side up, and you realize this is a pretty long stretch. You're doing it a lot slower and working a lot harder. However, the other end is going to be the same now. Where I normally take a long time going up the other side, I'm going to fly down there. So it kind of evens out. Okay, there we have it. We're at the top of Harmony Hill now. Plateau really, that we're on. Just give you a little view around here. So there's the cell phone tower, obviously on the highest point. And then you can see in the distance there's, I don't know if you can make it out, but there's some of those wind turbines that generate electricity up on the hill there. And there's a beautiful home with this view right here. Large lawn. And we're on our way. Now it's the rest of the way home. It is now 9:52. I'm going for 72 minutes. Kilometers later, made it home. It was a great ride. It's 10 after 10, but we're home. Till next time.